The Catholic CARITAS Nigeria don't carry waka go see the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, on Tuesday 27th June 2023 to hear am on the humanitarian services wey dem give to some beneficiaries of the foundation for Edo State and across Nigeria. The Deputy Governor will receive the CARITAS delegate led by Reverend Father Peter Awudu come thank the foundation for its humanitarian services. According to Oga Shaibu, the Governor Godwin Obaseki don't talk say the church na the last hope for everybody to go hide. And he constantly talk say he go continue to support the Caritas for his own small way as him does see all them they do for humanity.
When government fails, obviously the pressure is on the church. And that's where the pressure is always. Because everybody go back to the church, go back with all the needs and prayers. And in the course of that, you have to fetch for them. Most of them will never be able to eat. So it's always, the pressure is always on the church and the religious body. And that is why it's all of us have to really collaborate to make sure that the suffering that people are going through, we are able to help to solve them. And the best way is to just teach them how to fish, which Caritas is doing very, very well. And I want to really, through you, to the leadership Bishop, Lagos, and all the leadership of Caritas. And for me, I'll continue to give all the support in my own small way to make sure that I support the work of God and also to help to teach a lot of our young ones on how to live and how to fetch for themselves. Because I have always been in your programs and I'm seeing how touch lives are able to give new homes from scale acquisitions and other startup packs, which is needed for them to start their life. And I think when we all join hands together with bodies like this, across board, obviously, Nigeria will no longer be an economy that only imports, but will not be an economy that also exports, because we will become a production center, we will become a production nation, as against what it is to be a consumption nation. So the journey to 100 kilometers of race started with a very good step, and that step is by creating young entrepreneurs, creating them at that small level, become big, and the middle class is back to the system. Today it's either you are poor, or if even the rich is poor, because if anything shakes you there, you are back there. So the middle class is completely removed. And you need to start that, because you cannot have super industry without having servicing industry there that will service the super industry. And that is where the entrepreneurship comes in. And that is where you come in also. So,
for in remark, the Deputy Secretary of Caritas Foundation, Reverend Father Peter Awudu, contrary salute give the Deputy Governor for his humanitarian services to the people of Edo State and beyond. In Kosi talk say, na privilege to meet with Oga Deputy Governor, will be one of the major supporters of Caritas and the people.
Just want to identify that you identify with humanity, that you are in solidarity with humanity, and especially with the less privileged. We had a close out of our project, which was funded by a donor from outside GIZ in terms of assisting, working against human trafficking. And we do have a shelter here in Edo State, in Benin, to be more precise. And the project has come to an end. We had a close out, and you graciously graced that occasion with your presence. And you reached out also to the beneficiaries. Besides what Caritas Nigeria has been able to do, you reach out with your personal support. And I'm made to understand this is not your first time of supporting the work we do. So I would thought that wise that let the management of Caritas Nigeria, representing our board chairman, the Most Reverend Alfred Adewale Martins, Archbishop of Lagos, who is the board chairman for Caritas Nigeria, and our executive secretary, Father Uche Chiko Bodechina, to come personally to say thank you. You're not just doing it, but we believe this is in line with the cardinal teaching of the Catholic Church. It's what we call the Catholic social teaching of the Church. And one of the principles of this is solidarity, whereby we are called in our little ways to identify with people, to share in their plight, in their joys and sorrows. And this, they are not just doing in principle, but in real action. So we've come just to say thank you and to show our appreciation for all that you've done. And the beneficiaries, as you've heard from the program manager, your support has reached out to us, and with that we are able to reach out to the beneficiaries. And they are doing well, and we can only be hoping that with the further funds, Caritas will be able to do more.
From Benin City, Rarosogene Ejo, TMC TV News.